Okay, we're gonna try this. I hope it works. I have made a digital copy of your 8th grade week 1 stuff. I just did this a few minutes ago, so it's brand new. I'm uploading it to Google Classroom, and I've made some notes that you're going to be able to see. That way you can hold on to them as well. So, here we go. I added a notes page. These are things that you know. These are things that um, we've talked a lot about. So just things to remember. When you are combining exponents, remember that your bases have to be the same to combine them. If you have two different bases, there's nothing you can do about it. And we have to think backwards. We looked at this right here. This is our regular order of operations. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Now when our bases are the same and we're trying to simplify our exponents, I'm going to take my exponents, if I have an exponent of an exponent, and I'm going to multiply the exponents together, not the bases, only the exponents. And if I'm multiplying bases, I'm going to add my exponents. If I'm dividing my bases, I'm going to subtract the exponents. Now on these sheets, I've made it to where you can type in your answers for me. That way I can see what you're doing and I can help you out a little bit more. When you're typing the answers, use this caret mark to show exponents. Here's an example, 3 to the 2nd power, 3 squared. This little caret mark tells me that the 2 is supposed to be raised. We're going to use this slash to show fractions, 7/12, 7 over 12. All right, so here is your sheet. This is the same sheet that you have printed. I just added a few notes to it. When you type in your answers, you just click here and type in what you got. And we'll work through some of these together. My answer will be an exponent. Rewrite the expression as a single power. So my example for my answer will be 4 to the 2nd power, or 4 squared. So we've got 6 to the 4th and 6 to the 4th. If I go back to my notes page, I'm multiplying my bases, so I'm going to add my exponents. So I'm going to have to think 4 plus 4. My base stays the same, so my base is still 6, and I'm going to raise my 6 to the 8th power. 4 plus 4 gives me 8. So my answer is 6 to the 8th power. This one right here, you notice you've got an exponent of an exponent. My base is going to stay the same, which is -5, and I'm going to multiply these two exponents together. That looks like a 5 and a 2, so that's going to be a -5, and I'm going to raise it to the 10th power, because 5 times 2 is 10. Go back to my note sheet. I had the exponent of an exponent, so I'm multiplying my exponents. Bases stay the same. My bases stay the same. Now these, you need to use your scientific calculator. I posted a link on your Google Classroom to show you where you can use a scientific calculator similar to the one you're used to using in class. On this one, you're going to get a single number answer, like 12, 163, 5,784, whatever. You're going to get a single number answer. Now on this one, these are going to be a little bit more of a challenge. I want you to see what you can do on those. Think about the rules that you know. If I've got 8 to the 7th power here, and I notice that I'm dividing my bases, what am I doing to my exponents? Well, my cheat sheet tells me if I'm dividing bases, I'm going to be subtracting my exponents. So what am I going to have to subtract from 5 to leave me with 7? So that's going to be my x. Think about it. See what you can come up with. This next sheet, you're going to rewrite each expression as a single power. This is very similar to the first part of the first sheet. But here's the thing. Look at my bases on this first one. The bases are different. Is there anything I can do? There's nothing I can do. There's no way that I can combine that. to give me a different base. Look at this one. Remember families. There's a family right here. So what happens out here? This is steak dinner. If brother gets a steak dinner, you want a steak dinner too. So this 12 is going to carry a 3 as well. This 6 is going to carry a 3 as well. So my new term is going to look like this. 12 raised to the third power times 6 raised to the third power. I know that looks a little funny, but we're used to seeing that. Steak dinner. Keep your families together. These, rewrite each expression as a product of 2 powers or a quotient of 2 powers. Work it out. You got this. You got this. Now, this next sheet, I modified it a little bit to make it easy for you. On this one, the answers are for you. I've already done for you here on the bottom. So what you're going to do is take one of the answers and drag it where it goes. I don't know if those are the right ones, but that's all you have to do on those. The answers are here, so you're going to take them and drag them up. And on this one, on number 1 and number 3, you need your calculator. You're just going to have your calculator. If you have any questions or you need me to go through some of this a little bit more in depth, please let me know. This is the first time I have made these sheets interactive. This is the first time I've even attempted to make a video like this. So it's a little difficult. I'm not used to talking to a computer. I'm used to talking to you guys and getting an answer. So not real sure how this is going to work yet, but if you need anything or if you have questions, please let me know. You can leave questions on your individual work as well, so that I'll know where to help you, but send me an email or a message in Google Classroom and let me know what I can do to help you. I love you guys, and see you soon.